everybody, and very warm welcome here to Moonstruck TV, and we're starting the week with our psychic readings, and they're from London, and I'm Eleanor Grace, and very warm welcome to the show here. I know that it's in the afternoon where you are, it's in the evening here in London, in the UK, and over in Australia, in Sydney, I think it's sort of somewhere in the middle of the morning. Anyway, I know that a lot of you do join me for Psychic Lunch, which is at 12 noon here in the UK on a Wednesday. So you do tend to follow us, don't you? Now, tomorrow is really, really special. I'll be co-hosting Psychic Lunch with our lovely TV presenter, Chris Meredith, and we are going to be talking about ghosts. It's all about ghosts, and that's what's happening tomorrow. So it's an amazing start now to the week, and I just want to welcome everyone, and let's have a great show. Now, I brought in my crystal. I do like to use this one. This one is really special to me. It's a quartz, a pure quartz crystal. And you can see all of the lovely light blue, sort of sea blue lights that are in the crystal. These are very much for healing qualities that are all around, and really going to be giving all of us just that, very special moment, I think, to be able to reflect on those loved ones that have passed over into spirit. And we may get some of those connections tonight. They're coming through all the time at the moment and crowding the room. That's what happens. They come into the room. So I will be looking into the crystal and having this really there, ready and waiting to uplift your reading, so I can listen and I can hear and see and connect to you, giving you clairvoyance and clairaudience all at the same time, hopefully. This is the plan anyway. So let's have a look and see what else we've got here this evening. We've got the crystal ball. We also have my romantic card. So I'll pop that one down there, and then we can have a look at the romantic cards as we're going through. Now, my card of the week this week for everybody is the card of the Fool, which is right at the beginning of all of the tarot decks. And the Fool card gives us that chance, doesn't it, to take a leap of faith. We're just going to start a new journey, start again, get rid of the baggage and clear that clutter away. And I'm just going to take a few of these cards as we're going through this evening. You can see this is a sheltering card. We've all got to look after one another in such trying times and difficult times that we're in, and really stretch our thoughts and feelings as well across the world. And let's see if we can share in the one common goal, which is all about, well, I suppose, a world peace, as we have the world card here from the tarot. But let's have a look and see what's happening in your personal life and see what's happening all around you, what that means to you as well, which is really a very special time that I think is here. King of Wands is coming through. So I think I mentioned this about a week ago. It's a very important time for prominent men, those males that will come to the surface and be in the news very prominently last week, this week, and I think that we can see that happening on a general platform across the board. So we're going to also welcome some viewers here and look at some live readings, which is really important. We like to be able to give you some indication as well that spirit is with you, and we like also to be able to let you know all about clairvoyance, how it works and what's happening around your life and how that is going to make sense to you. What we don't do is things like, have you lost keys to somewhere, and I've lost a book and stuff like that. That's easy to resolve. But what we do is have a look at your life. And Andrea in Clarkston, Michigan, USA, is on the line for me now, ready and waiting. Hello, Andrea. Hello. And how are you? Can you hear me? Yeah, okay. Well, lovely.
Yes.
Hi there. Hello, hello, Andrew. Quick wave to you. Thank you for joining the show. Now, is there a particular area that you'd like me to contact and connect to with you? I feel that there's a lot of spirit around you. Have you recently been lighting a candle for somebody who's passed over, or was it their recent anniversary? Was there a remembrance? Because I
Yes.
feel so everything is around you at the moment. Is that true, Andrew? Is that what's happened
Yes.
in your life
My
most
grandmother
recently?
and my dad's anniversary is next week.
Next week. Okay.
So,
Well,
yeah.
will you be going to the same place to remember them? Because the spirits are gathering here around you. It's like you've got a group of souls who are really connecting across different levels. So this would be friends as well as family, maybe to a church, a particular place where you would go. If you haven't, then just try and formulate one where you can light a candle, maybe have, just a moment where you can just reflect a little bit back onto some of those events that have happened and what they have meant very, very much to you in the past, because it's always an important change, isn't it? And I think that
Yes.
that's really, really significant here for you. So is there a church or a place that you would go? I've got a table here that is very, very much around you, and you wanting, without doubt, to be surrounded here in this room. Candles are all along this table as well, and that's really very, very important for you to know. So where is the church? Is that locally to you? Is that nearby? I'm going to light this candle,
Yeah.
just get this. Okay. All right. Well, what we will be doing as we're going through the week, I think, is remembering lots and lots of different aspects here around all of our loved ones. And I'm going to just share with you, actually, Andrea. I don't know if you can see here, but I'm just lighting a candle here for you. And this, I think, is very special. And it's to remember your loved ones. And that's your grandmother and your dad. So I'm lighting a candle here in London for you. And this is for next week. I know that there's other people with you and other people that are around you. And I want to go across to friends and to, family members, and just your neighbours, everybody that is around you. Do you have a daughter, Andrea? I want to talk to you about a
Yes.
younger girl.
Yes.
Um, she seems to be, well, how can I explain this? A little bit lost herself, because when I was looking
Yes.
for that connection, I think she just needs a bit of a push in the right direction. This is what I'm feeling for her, and that you can do that very successfully. You are the person that she trusts the most and the person that she wants the most as well, to perhaps understand her. Um, she thinks you're amazing as a mum, but also
Oh,
as a person, Andrea. She really does. Do you know that? It's that saying, do you?
oh, no, she's a teenager, but
Oh, yeah,
I
but
believe she's going to be fine. And
oh,
just
she
we ran
will
into a
be.
rough spell this summer.
Oh, okay.
And
Well, here she's got a bit of a crush on this young man here. Um,
oh God, yeah, and he's not good.
know about you know about that, don't you? But it's okay. It's fine. Honestly, it's fine. So we've got burdens being put down. That's for you, Andrea, next week. Don't be too worried about your health. I know that you've not been feeling too great, have you? I'm getting weariness,
No,
tiredness. Um, just being overwhelmed, I think, with life at the moment, one of those changing times, and you can't do a lot about it. You've really just got to try and break through and not be too concerned about everything that is just too much for you to deal with. So this young man actually will take a little bit of that pressure off you with your daughter. She's going to go places, has got a lot to do. And this is you here. This is you, Andrea. And this is a card that I want to give to you. And it represents the woman who has tried enough in life, got a long, long way, but is now recognizing the futility, really, sometimes of your endeavors. So even though you're in a trying time, you're coming through it. And there's a lot for you to be really pleased about and thankful for and grateful for, all of those things. But this is the strength of you, the strength of the woman who knows much and has been through a lot as well. So you've suffered quite a lot. Your back, your legs, I think all of those muscle areas around you are not going to be easy for you in the coming months, but it's nothing that you can't overcome. Okay, so this candle flame here, I want to really sort of put that very, very much into focus for next week. Is there an initial? I'm getting an initial here. It's an S and then a P. Do you recognize those two initials here, Andrea?
Yes, but for two different people.
Yeah, they will be two different people. What are their names? Can you tell me?
Sheila and Paul.
Okay, are they both in spirit or are they here? Because it's...
They're here.
Yeah. Well, Sheila and Paul, whatever the connection is between them, they've got messages from spirit, that because those are the names that I've been told, as well as your family members who are going to be around you very, very much, softly whispering actually in your dreams. They are there for you for next week. But these other two individuals, they're coming in and they want to get a hold of Paul and Sheila and just really say, look, we know that there's struggles around. We know it's tough. We know it's difficult. But hey, you're going to score a goal or two between you individually as well. So I think that there's a breakthrough for those two people. When you see them, when you encounter them, just say, the Queen of Cups, this is you as well. So you have got losses behind you. They're not going to repeat again into the future. So remember that the losses have gone.
Thank you.
So it's been a pleasure to speak to you. And I'm just now going to blow this candle out for your father and your gran. So here we go. This is for next week. For you. And we can remember them. There's the smoke. So bye-bye to you now, Andrea.
Thank you. Have a great day. Thank you.
Okay. And now I think we've got Katrina, who is on the line. Hello there, Katrina. Are you with us?
I am.
Hello, hi. You're through to Eleanor Grace, and I'm talking to you from London. And I'm immediately to really focus as much as you can onto yourself. I'm going to take a few cards here. I want to see what's going on all around you, because I feel as though you also, as well as my last caller, is just feeling a little bit lost along the way, but for different reasons. I feel with you, you're trying to harness a lot of compassion to a partner, a man who I think you're reaching out to and reaching out to and reaching out to, and you just don't seem to be getting anywhere. Is that right here, Katrina? Is that your experience at the moment, right now?
The first part of it. I've had a lot of losses since last year, and
yeah, is that
been struggling with it.
Is that souls in spirit, people who have passed over as well? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Let's see what we have then. So your man, your partner, what is the difficulty with him there now? If you're not experiencing it at the moment, I want you to watch for that, because it just seems as though you can talk, but you're not actually communicating, if that makes sense. It's about trying to get to the deeper issues with him, because he's a lovely, lovely man, Six of Pentacles, but he feels quite disappointed, I think, just with his lot in life at the moment. And that hasn't really been revealed, but it will be. And I think as well, there's a lady who's with him in spirit, with your partner. That's why I want to go to him so much. And I feel here, Katerina, that this perhaps is a mother, grandmother who wants to make contact to him, wants to lift his chin up, wants to go like this and say, do you know what? It's okay. You can be miserable, you can be sad, but not all of your life. Knight of Swords, this is coming in now as a new energy source for your partner, for your guy. And that energy is going to keep you going, it's going to keep him going. It's going to really make a difference now in your life. And I feel that that's what you need. There's new directions and you've got to take them. Even though you have had such a lot of soul in spirit who have passed here, it's really not the end of the world for you. It's a sad, sad time. So let's just take this crystal ball, shall we? It's a really powerful one. And I like to use this because it reminds me of the globe. You know, it's just that little globe. All right, now then, Katerina. So was there an animal that died as well? Was there a dog who died last year?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Because the animal that died was a guide, really. Dogs, particularly in spirit, do actually represent those friends that are with us here on the earth plane. And I feel that was very much your experience, that you lost a friend. But when I was looking for souls in spirit, it was a dog that came through. I could see this dog. And also there's a line here. There's a line of spiritual outlines that I can see. And they're all queuing up. Now, there's one person that was in a war. I know that because there's some troubles around him. And there's the initial D. I think it was maybe Don. He has come through. Now, if you can't take him, don't be worried, because I've seen this soul before. Do you recognize that name, the initial of D and Don?
I know someone named Dawn.
Do you? Okay. Has he?
That's passed.
And he's passed, has he? Okay. Well, he's come through then here, Katrina, as your dog as well. So we've got quite a strong connection. I've already said that there's a lot of people who want to connect with you. I think you're quite psychic. You've got that empathy yourself, and you're opening up your third eye here. I'm being told this, and angels have been with you as well. They've sort of come into your home, your room, sat on your bed, made you feel as though you wanted to be tearful, you wanted to cry, you're missing most important people to you, but angels have lifted you up. It's like that ghostly angel spirit that's lifted you up, that's brought you somewhere else and brought you into a different sort of reality where you know that there is a divide and there's a slight crossover. And even though you have been very sad, I think this crossroads now that I can see here in the card, that you're being drawn into a much more positive life. There's a long way to go, many years ahead for you, but difficulties and burdens, I think you just have to leave them. New opportunities are here as well, Katerina, as well as those souls in spirit. I've got this here. Don come in to say hello. There's a Maggie as well, who is also lining up. I do actually feel that there's a Samantha here too. They're all connected, but I do want to give you that war. You know, there was somebody who was in a war as well. Very proud to be here, I think, and the initial of R I'm getting as well. Maybe Robbie, Robert. So lots of names, but they're all connected to your family. I think for you, you're taking steps one step at a time. There's new avenues for you to go forward with, and I feel that it's much brighter day. There's lots of plans that you're making, and you're taking your time over this, but you're also weary, and I think that you want to really start again, have a fresh start. All right, I'm going to take a couple of cards here, because I think we've got the picture around you. I think that, you're so lovely, you're so loving and caring about those souls in spirit that have passed, and there's nothing that you can do. There's nothing more that you can say about that. It's happened, and you're moving very quickly into a new dynamic that is here, and that's important as well. Now, I'm just going to really look at some of these. You're the queen. New jobs around you and new things for you to do. And that, again, is really special and something that you can't really help, at this particular time. You just can't really help. And now you will be looking for some solace, I think, and some opportunities as well, to really push your life forward. Do you understand that? Do you understand that you need to have the energy to just sort of make things happen in a way that perhaps you just haven't done over the years? I've got a son here. Do you have a son, Katerina?
No kids, just animals.
Okay. Who is this young man then? Is that a nephew who's here? Maybe it's a young man around your neighborhood, but he is here. Perhaps even at work, you may nurture somebody because you've got such a caring nature. The Ace of Cups is around you. You will be really fulfilling quite a lot of your dreams within work. New jobs or new responsibilities that are there. And watch out for this young man, because he comes into your life in the coming months here like somebody who would be that cheeky sort of very affectionate person, likes you a lot and really gives you some comfort and some joy. Yeah, I feel that there's a lot of that there. Are you looking for a new role here at work? Because you're going to be given one, and this is keeping you very busy, having a lot to do, an awful lot to do. There's a fireman here as well. I want to give him to you. So what's your situation, Katerina? Is that true? Are you now going to look for new positions that are more enthralling and more positive, so you can take up something that you really want to do, and that's going to create an ambitious program for you? Is that what you're thinking about here?
Yeah, me and my husband are starting a company that we've gotten from someone else, and we're trying to revamp it up. And then I'm doing some little stuff on the side too, different ideas of stuff that I'm trying to figure out how to put into motion.
Okay, well, this is a very creative picture. It's a very creative card that you have, and the creation of blossoming now of all of these new events and circumstances that are crossing your path, I think will help you. Maybe this is a young man that actually comes in and around your business plans, but he's very influential, and also he makes things happen. So watch out for him, and watch out for this elevated position that you're going to be in as you're going forward. And I just think it looks a really great situation that you can deal with. You've waited a long time as well for this. This is the old father time type of card. It's a time scale card that really makes you understand that sometimes the best things are difficult to achieve and give us the most gratitude as well. Banging your drum. So April next year, I'm going to give you that as a date. By April next year, you will be really thinking about how you can make progress, how you can really sort of push along some new opportunities. It's really quite an expansive month, very good for you. You'll turn a corner then, both financially and in terms of recognition for what you've done. So other people really like what you're about to start in your company. And not only that, they relate to you and really want to give you lots of encouragement as well. So, Wheel of Fortune, this is yours, and it's time for you to make a change. You probably know that. That's what you're doing at the moment, but we're in August, and that's another A month. So we've got August and April, those 2 months, very important. And that initial A is very important as well. So just, sort of ponder a little bit on what it is that you can make the most of that isn't going to cost you too much in the very short term. A lot of this is about time, effort, energy, and really being persuasive and helping everybody around you understand what it is that you really want to have. Now, there will be, again, some friends that are here, near neighbours that are around you, animals are around you too. And I think that this is where you will get a lot of pleasure, a lot of support that is coming in. So, Katerina, I wish you all the best and a very fortunate time with your business. I think your business plans will work really well. And don't forget, you've lots and lots of souls in spirit that are coming around you to celebrate you. So thank you for your call, and it's been a pleasure to read for you. I'm just going to finish up now by showing you again, all of you, my crystal ball. And it's been a lovely evening here in London and the start of the Psychic Week for you guys over there, over the pond. And I'm just going to say bye-bye. See you here, same time next week. Bye from Eleanor.